Hello, hello, hello. Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday to you. Have a nice cup of tea. This is our Sunday supplement, which is our Sunday news. We cover everything that is exclusive just for Sunday. The news we got yesterday is United players. It is shocking, but not surprising. Disappointing? I don't know. I won't call it disappointing. I will simply say, right? United, this is a reliable source from Steve Bates, and it's covered over the UK. It's even on BBC News, Sports News, and covered by most of this. It's on the Mail, the Telegraph, the Mirror, the Sunday People. Especially really this Sunday, that most of United players do not want Mason Greenwood back. That is going to cause a lot of scrutiny in the dressing room. And some of the staff within United don't want him back for their own personal reasons. So which we're saying, that's where that information came out yesterday, maybe Mason Greenwood needs to go to China and resurrect his career, he's saying the club didn't support him enough. But you got to understand this from a moral point of view. My dad was an attorney, my dad was a lawyer, may he so rest in peace. I'm not. But this is one of the things you've got to look at. The case did happen, that incident did happen. They never denied it. They never said the video was fake. They never said the video was doctored. No. All she said was, after 3 months later, she pulled the story back like, I'm not suing, I'm not pursuing it anymore. That's what happened. And other witnesses withdrew. So there was no more case. So that's why the Crown Prosecution Service really threw the case out, just because the witnesses and the material was not enough to convict. That doesn't mean he didn't do it. You see what I mean? But everyone's looking at, some fans are looking at it from the football point of view, like, oh, give the guy a second chance. Oh, Martial's injured. He should be put back in the team. The guy hasn't played football in over a year. He needs psychological, mental evaluation and rehabilitation if his mind is right back on football anymore. It's not that simple. I was going to tell you, so it is. So I was talking to a few fans saying, Martial's not injured, we could just put Mason right in there. I'm thinking, what planet do you guys get off, mate? What planet do you get off? Because it's not that simple. You just go, it's not like a Lego piece you just put on, ding. You know those Lego things you just put on when it, no, it's more. That's why the club is doing its own investigations. You see what I mean? And if the players say they are not comfortable with the scrutiny that is going to bring into the dressing room, they don't need it. At the moment, the team is united. This is the best dressing room they've had in years. You saw how toxic it was last season, with little cliques here, the English clique, the European clique, the whatever cliques, they're all in there. But this is a united dressing room, and they don't need that right now. Some people say, oh, what about next season? Bloody hell, do you get it? You've got to look at it from the moral point. Some of these players also have daughters, also have wives. You see what I mean? So you got to look at it from so many standpoints than just, oh, he needs to be let back in the team. It doesn't work like that, matey. Anyway, these mugs, we released these mugs 3 years ago. We're getting a new edition with our newer logo. So we're going to be giving some of these mugs out, and we're going to be selling some new ones. So just follow the channel. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. We're on all the social media. We're on TikTok, we're on Twitter, we're on Instagram, we're on YouTube, we're on Facebook. So follow us, and we're on Spotify. So when you're driving to work, you want to just hear a conversation with UK fans debating on the channel, that's the place to be. All right? So I'll see you guys on this one. So I'll get these new masks coming out. We're getting them with the designer now. You know, Casemiro, United's best performer this season. I mean, Rafa's scoring the goals, but Casemiro has made it happen. So my player of the year for United so far is Casemiro, without doubt. A leader, a baller. Okay, he gets sent off yesterday for violent conduct. Do we know what violent conduct is? I will show you. If you see clips of Roy Keane, that was violent conduct. He literally stepped on a guy's leg. This guy stepped on a guy's chest. That's violent. This guy just pushed the guy on his neck. But what did you do to Fred? Was the same thing. That's my situation. I'll put out a poll out there this morning on Twitter. You can follow me on Twitter and go and look at it. It says, should the red card have been given to Casemiro? Yes or no? Or should it be rescinded? I think it should be rescinded, because if you're going to charge Casemiro, then they should send RU out as well. It's that simple. But VAR, like I said, I'm going to speak to my VAR mate and ask him a bit more clarity of how they came to that conclusion from those angles and didn't see the RU angle. Do you know what I mean? So, should United appeal it? we'll just have to wait and see. They can appeal it. Doesn't mean they'll win the appeal, but wait and see. Now, news also coming from Steve Bates, another the journalist from the Sunday People, yeah, which is also part of the Mirror Group, has said United will sell 5 players next season. Looking likely, the list said Maguire, Bailly, Van der Beek, Anthony Martial, Alex Telles. I mean, Lloyd Jones will be out anyway. They're going to sell those players next season because United have to sell to buy. Our wage bill is rich because if you notice the players we buy, players like Anthony, Sancho. Did you guys know Sancho was earning 50,000 a week at Dortmund? Then he went to 105. He comes to United. It's triple the money. He's been paid 355 a week, and that pressure alone, you think like, how do we come to these numbers? The books do not balance. We overpaying players. Anthony probably earning like 20 a week, now on 90 or 150 a week. It's like, yeah, well, come on, bro. And it's not like I'm seeing what you're doing on the field. I mean, I'll criticize it, but give you more time. But as for Sancho, let me get a cup of tea for this one. Well, either ways, right? My point is, we overpay. We literally overpay players. The wages they get at the previous club, it's like we're just throwing money at them. And these players sometimes can't handle the pressure of this high, because fans are always going to say, oh, we're paying you this kind of money. You're a shit player. You see what I mean? And this is social media, why sometimes it's so toxic. Anyway, that's there. The second one is, with this players United need to sell, is there any player that you think shouldn't be on that list? Bailly, Alex Telles, Maguire. That one, I need to have another cup of tea for that one. Van der Beek, he won't even be ready by summer. He'll be injured still. And Scott McTominay, cup of tea. So anyway, that is what I have for the Sunday news now. I'm going to have a Sunday chat with the UK and USA guys today. We're going to talk about, there's so much we've got to talk about. So, but what I'm saying is this another news I was hearing, but I'm going to check that so that the Glazers are reconsidering should they really sell, that they can see this team looks like they're about to be a good team, might start winning trophies. So we just tell someone to buy a stake in the team. Why would you spend 4 billion buying a stake? Because it seems the Glazers want to still be majority shareholders and owners. Now, they got to go. Got to go, mate. Glazers got to go, mate. And that's all I have for you today. This morning, Sunday morning, it's Sunday morning in the United States. It's only 11 o'clock. So happy Sunday, have a nice day, and look forward to our next video, which will be with the UK and USA crew, talking about all the things that have happened to United this week and that astronomical game with our backs to the wall yesterday. That was absolutely a brilliant game. I'll see you guys later on. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. I'm Tim Ross, your host. Have a nice day.